Hi, my name is Alexander. Today I'm going to tell you about the world's cutest animal photos will brighten your day. Be sure to watch this video to the end. It's gonna be interesting. You didn't know that for sure. Go! Survival of the cutest. In a world rife with division, where political, cultural, and national barriers often seem insurmountable, few things possess the power to bridge these chasms. Yet, a singularly enchanting photograph of an irresistibly adorable kitten can transcend such divides with remarkable efficacy. From the beaming visages of seals to the tender embraces of kangaroos, and the endearingly wide-eyed gaze of unfamiliar rodents, these snapshots of the animal kingdom's most charming inhabitants are designed not to educate or inform, but to uplift and brighten your day without fail. Sleeping Beauty. This minuscule, chocolate-hued creature is a juvenile stoat, scarcely 4 weeks old. One might conjecture that upon awakening, her eyes would resemble miniature heart symbols, radiating pure affection. It wasn't me. Under no circumstances should you ever leave your meal unguarded while dining with a chipmunk. Divert your gaze for but a fleeting moment, and then. Petable predators. Tigers, lions, and leopards, while these majestic felines can be endearingly photogenic as cubs, they possess the potential to become formidable predators in their adult years. Unlike their counterparts, cheetahs have never been known to assault humans in their natural habitat. This comforting fact allows one to gaze into the melancholic eyes of a cheetah cub, secure in the knowledge that it poses no future threat to you or your loved ones. Red alert. No ears could possibly be more alert than these. According to folklore, utter the word nuts thrice before a mirror anywhere in the world, and this squirrel will materialize, demanding a meal. Such a good boy. Joyful golden retrievers epitomize the benchmark for adorable animal imagery. We can only aspire that, one day, anything might evoke in us the same unadulterated elation embodied by this dog. Serotonin levels are skyrocketing. Part panda, part rug. Pandas are notably inept at most activities. They depend exclusively on a singular dietary staple, exhibit minimal athletic prowess, and appear disinterested in reproduction, much to the chagrin of conservationists. However, they do excel in one area, lazily grinning while lounging atop a rock under the morning sun. Say trees. A lemur family portrait, complete with the photographer prominently in the foreground, showcases a delightful scene. One can only imagine the frantic gesticulations required to coax these lively creatures into the frame. As any seasoned school photographer will attest, capturing a group photo inevitably means some lemurs will be caught mid-blink. Meerkat kits. This image evokes a profound protective instinct within us. Rest easy, little meerkats, nestled securely, you are now safe and sound. Doggo of the sea. This gleeful ringed seal resembles an aquatic Labrador, boasting 95% body fat and lacking fur. It undoubtedly desires a chin scratch, though pinpointing its chin proves to be a conundrum. A noble steed. No news can ignite the internet's fervor quite like interspecies friendships. First, we had a baby monkey perched atop a pig, then, a gorilla nurturing kittens, now, we introduce a duckling resting on a dog. Enjoy. Snowball with whiskers. How does this seal pup possess such a flawlessly spherical head? Now that we have observed it, we cannot forget it. It resembles a snowman's head brought to life, with its button eyes perfectly intact. A pugnacious penguin. Big Pete, the penguin chick, demands to know if you have an issue and whether you are giving him a peculiar look. His weary companion advises him to let it go, insisting that you are, indeed, not worth the trouble. Nature's waterbed. In the popular NBC series The Good Place, the newly deceased are greeted in heaven by an enchanting photo of otters clasping paws as they slumber. While The Good Place itself was not as it appeared, its otter facts were spot on. See, otters indeed sleep intertwined to prevent drifting apart, and the resulting scene is undeniably heartwarming. Who dares disturb my rest? We're getting strong, get off my lawn vibes from this snow-white Canadian weasel, sticking its head out of its burrow with a face like thunder. Honestly, young weasels today have no respect. Ready for their close-up. If cats are adorable and kittens are even more so, then Munchkin cat kittens must epitomize an apex of cuteness. These two tiny felines are masters of the camera's lens and likely exhibit diva-like behavior when they're off the set. Candid quokka. This quokka's charm is almost too perfect. Its smile exudes an overly warm demeanor, its eyes, an excessively generous gleam. Its aura of innocence is so meticulously crafted that it seems implausible. Stay vigilant. Please sir, I want some more. In the Shrek films, Puss in Boots wields his endearing, liquid eyes to achieve his desires. We may not know what this river otter seeks, but it is evident he will surely attain it. Have tree, will sleep. Your laziest Sunday morning can't compare to this utterly contented bear snoozing in the crook of a tree. While coziness isn't a contest, if it were, this koala would undoubtedly be the champion. Enjoying the meowment. Under no circumstances should you attempt to PS this Canadian lynx. No, don't. Are you even paying attention? Balance practice. It seems highly likely that this petite owl has just stubbed its toe. Alternatively, it might be rehearsing the iconic pose from the Karate Kid. Rodent on a rope. We are actually quite perplexed by this creature. Is it a tree rat? Perhaps some unusual type of squirrel? According to Google, it's a sugar glider, a small, omnivorous, arboreal, and nocturnal gliding possum. Who would have thought? Australia's finest. While 90% of Australia's fauna seems intent on ending your life, the remaining 10% comprises irresistibly adorable marsupials capable of softening the hearts of the most ruthless tyrants in history. This little creature is a northern quoll, and his eyes possess the warmth to melt all the snow on Mount Everest. Feathered feels. If you're having a rough day, take solace in knowing that turtle doves form lifelong bonds and spend their golden years tenderly grooming each other's feathers. Alpaca lips now. Alpacas are renowned for two things: their tendency to spit at unsuspecting tourists and their subsequent sheepish grins. Thankfully, this picture captures the latter, and we can only hope the photographer remained dry during the shoot. Eyes and ears. This charming little desert inhabitant is a fennec fox. It has developed those colossal ears to hear your awe from 300 yards away. An autumn adventure. There are 4 countries in the world with Guinea in their name, yet guinea pigs originate from none of them. These cylindrical rodents hail from the South American Andes, although we suspect this well-groomed specimen hasn't encountered a mountain in many generations. An Antarctic argument. I spotted that sardine first, Gerald, and you know it as well. Telling tales. This photo of cuddling kangaroos initially appears adorable, but upon closer inspection, it seems more nuanced. It evokes the image of a younger sibling tattling on an older one, complete with a mischievous glance over the mother's right shoulder. Peekaboo. Meet the American peacock measuring 7 inches, 18 centimeters in length, emitting a high-pitched, squeaky call, and sporting a face that could easily be a Disney character. However, their habits are less than charming, as they endure winter partly by consuming other animals' droppings. Kangaroo? This Australian wallaby appears curious, yet there's an underlying hint of aggression in its demeanor. Perhaps we mistakenly identified him as a baby kangaroo. It's a pig's life. This little fellow has indulged in a mud-based face mask, and it looks fantastic on him. High marks for prioritizing self-care, good sir. Much maligned. Okay, just hear us out. Dinner plate eyes, check. Strokable fur, check. 8 legs, yes, but in this photo, you can only see 4, which is universally agreed to be the cutest number of legs. It might not appeal to everyone, but we find this picture of a sorrowful-looking jumping spider oddly endearing. Good companions. Dog and cat photo obsession has existed far longer than social media. Titled The Good Companions, these indulged pets were photographed back in 1889 and clearly share a deep friendship. So, the next time someone sends you an unsolicited pet picture, you can respond knowing you're participating in a tradition that spans generations.